Hi, Gary from the Resource Group here. Today I'd like to talk to you about best practices for nonprofit organizations when selecting an accounting package. So probably the first question on your mind is, how do I know when it's time to pick a new software system? Well, there's usually a handful of symptoms that you'll encounter when it's time. For example, you have multiple systems that aren't communicating well together and aren't really meeting your needs. You'll probably find that you're filling the gaps with spreadsheets, paper processes, and you may even have software systems that have approached end of life. You're not a business rather, but you're a foundation or an institution or a fund. Another thing that makes nonprofits unique are the nature of their financial statements. They all have different titles than what a traditional business has. So that said, think about the system that you use to manage donors, the system that you manage grants with, the system that you use for financial accounting and reporting, as well as how do you manage programs and projects and events. These are some of the more common themes that I see when a nonprofit organization decides to roll up their sleeves and pick a new system. So another thing to think about, and this is important for nonprofits, is to focus on your reporting needs. That said, if you focus on your reporting needs, that's usually where you can uncover and document some of your more critical requirements, especially when you consider that nonprofit organizations are usually consistently being audited throughout the year. Think about the programs and the initiatives that your nonprofit organization is sponsoring. How do you measure success and communicate that to your board members? So for some organizations, it's the number of meals served, or it's the number of students that have received tuition assistance, or it's the number of people that have been hired. So you have to figure out a way to state these requirements and get a system that'll help you capture and analyze and report on this information, allocate sufficient time and resources, put adequate structure around this, get the sponsorship that you need from the top, so that you get the resources on board, the subject matter experts who will participate in gathering requirements. And for more information, please feel free to download our ebook. And if you have any more questions or would like to have a conversation about this process and learn more about it, please feel free to reach out and contact us.